Those no good, dirty, filthy, rotten Dallas Cowboys stole our best assistant coach, Johnny.
Yeah, it's a dark day for Cardinal fans. 2 years of quality offensive line play. Is it back to the slums?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Footsdaking. As always, thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Now, that was the good people over at All City, Arizona. I thought that they were really well spoken. They actually have a really good podcast. They said some great things about Klayton Adams. And I got to tell you, the way that this staff is coming together, you can't do anything but say, you know what? I get it. If you weren't a fan of the Brian Schottenheimer hiring, you still have that right to not be a fan of it. But to see that he's surrounding himself around people that are smarter than him, that's all you can ask for, because I think a lot of people say, you know, it's the head coach, it's the quarterback, it's this. It really is the people around the staff. It really is, you know, the O-line coach. It really is the offensive coordinator. It really is the ideas, and are they being used? That was some of the issues that we've had with Mike McCarthy. Yeah, he wants to run the ball, but does he really? You know, when you look at Klayton Adams' resume, he really wants to run the ball. He really wants to design good runs. And I got into the film. I wanted to talk about just how this run game, how is he going to fix this run game? And I got some really good stuff. Now, everybody knows about the Cowboys game from last year. I think it was week 2. We went to Arizona, and they just blew us off the ball. They schemed us to death. We were lost. But if you go back and watch that Arizona versus Philly game, you really see just who they were as a run game, as a running unit. And there's a few plays that I want you guys to remember. Schemes, rather. Power, motion to create numbers, all right, and details and nuance within the run game. They got some counter runs in there as well. They did this. They do a technique where they bypass the first defender to get to the next level to reach block. Like, he's a really nuanced OC, offensive line coach. He was the offensive line coach in Arizona. Now he's going to be the OC. So you guys make sure you tap in with that. And as always, guys, this video is brought to you guys by BetUS. BetUS has all your betting needs. They will really take care of you for the Super Bowl. Any play you could think of, BetUS will have you covered. So let's get into the film. But before we do, here's a cool nugget that Zach dropped on Twitter that I wanted to bring to this video. 2nd in rush yards per play, 7th in EPA per play. This is rushing. 9th in rush success percentage, 4th in 10-plus runs, 10-plus yards run. So they're hitting explosives. They're doing certain things in a run game to get guys, you know, down the field and flipping field in the run game. And all you need to know is that they were doing this versus the 7th highest stacked box percentage in the NFL. So people are loading the box. You can't load the box with CeeDee Lamb out there. You just can't. And if you do, you're going to get in trouble. Now, imagine if you pair this guy with the Ashton Genty. It could be fun, and that's just me, you know, wishful thinking. But let's talk about how Klayton Adams is going to affect and make this run game a lot better. It was extremely cool to watch this Arizona game versus the Eagles. You see guys like Michael Carter, James Conner. When they're averaging 4 yards a carry, James Conner and Michael Carter averaged 9 in this game. And no, make no mistake about it. Both are really good backs, but I think that, you know, if you draft a back like Genty, you have a back like Rico, that 1-2 punch can kind of do some of the same stuff. And I want to watch this game simply because Philly is in your division. So let's look at it. Marrying the run with the pass. So what they do here is, I like this scheme because you're pulling on play action. What that does is it triggers the linebackers. The linebackers have rules. You're trying to always break the defense's rules. Just a simple play action, back to the basket play action. No more of that shotgun play action, because that's not what Dak does well. Back to the basket play action with a levels concept, flats, intermediate, deep third. Everybody has that in the playbook, but I think the eye candy of putting that puller on top was really, really cool. Now watch this bypass to trash, and then we want to reach here. Again, most times when you're running GH counter or counter with a fullback, 9 times out of 10, the counter player or your H-back will crack the first thing that he sees. But I like these details that Adams puts in where it's like, no, we're going to reach, we're going to get to the next level. It's just cool things like that in the run game where Dallas just had none of that. Let's go 11 personnel. Let's just go power. Reason why I love the power run scheme is you're turning those guards into fullbacks. Make those guards fullbacks. Make those guys lead in there, You see big 76, and I think that our guards move a little bit better when you talk about Bass. Even if you wanted to pull BB, let those guys get out in front and go maul people. I think that that's a cool little nuance within the run scheme. Duo, my favorite run of all time. Duo, look at the move by Carter. Oh, my God. But just the duo run, just a duo run scheme. Who does Carter look like running the ball right here, y'all? He looks like somebody that I think we want to draft. But again, 2 double teams right there. 84 washes the end. That's Brandon Graham. And he just makes a move right there and gets north. So they really had success with some of these schemes. Again, power. Now, this run was interesting because it spills. So the linebacker played that great. But what happened was the defense overcommitted. Boom. As they overcommitted, we're going to sneak it out the back door. You can see the D lineman like, yo, what's going on? Where's our backside strength? Exactly. They overcommit, sneak out the back door. Boom. Maybe he wanted a hold. 93 probably wanted a hold, but you're not going to get that. And maybe he should have got a hold in Philly. He didn't. Old school pin pull. Look at this, though. Watch the center. Somebody's coaching over there. All right, and that somebody is Clay Adams. Look at the center. All the way down the field on this pin pull, he bypasses the trash. So they do a good job of, we're going to reach everything. We know that our running back will make somebody miss. We know that we have a creator at the running back position in Carter and Connor. Connor's a sneaky good creator, and then we'll get next level. Again here, back to duo. Play side double team, get north. Just a sneaky good run. I love duo run schemes. And this is my favorite run of everything. Look how far, and look at the path of the pulling guard here. Pulls, bypass trash because we got to reach there. Boom. Get up on 31. Get up on that safety to get extra yardage. That, to me, is the sign of a great run scheme, a great run plan, and just you're not just running the ball just to run the ball. You're running the ball with a purpose. You're running the ball with a reason. I think that the Cowboys bringing in Klayton Adams is, if nothing else, one of the best hires of the offseason. And I think that it should be widely regarded and talked about in that way. What we need to see now is this Cowboys front office get active in free agency. If you want to bring another tackle, maybe another guard, a solidifying guard to make this run game outstanding. But I love the fact that Brian Schottenheimer is surrounding himself with people smarter than him. I can't say that enough. Bring in people who know more than you. That's just going to make the whole team, the whole staff, the whole room better. It's your boy, Footsdaking. What do you guys think about Klayton Adams? I think that he's going to flip this run game instantly, especially with what we do in the draft. I'm very excited. What do you guys think? It's your boy, Foots, as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I love you all. Peace.